The most expensive congressional primary in American history is over, and voters in New York have rejected left-wing Democrat Congressman Jamaal Bowman. Bowman lost to fellow Democrat George Latimer in a bitterly contested contest. They were divided over issues of the Israel-Hamas war, and Scott McFarlane is with us covering this race. Scott, how many millions of dollars? This was a lot.
25 million. That is bonkers money, and it was particularly bitter. Jamaal Bowman, a 48-year-old former middle school principal aligned with the most progressive Democrats in Congress, known as the Squad, lost support from voters in his own party. He'd been among the most vocal critics of how Israel is fighting the war in Gaza, calling Prime Minister Netanyahu a maniac and referring to the war as a genocide. The challenger, Westchester County Executive George Latimer, was fueled by millions of dollars from Jewish American political action groups. This race really raises questions about the political impact for Democrats who are so outspoken against Israel. It could change some of the focus of some of the campaigns ahead of November. But even in this toxic political environment, there are new signs voters are looking for some form of harmony. Last week, a Virginia Republican who frequently defies his own party got close and is now at risk of losing his primary. And today it's Jamaal Bowman, who voted against President Biden's initiatives in some way in the past 2 years, who lost Democratic support.
That Bowman race wasn't even close either.
It was a blowout.
Pay attention to that. Yeah.
So, Scott, let's talk about Colorado. A controversial Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, she scored a big win in the district that she switched to. I don't think a lot of Americans even knew you could switch districts, but what happened there?
She had a real small victory and a real big scare in 2022. And rather than run against the same Democratic opponent, she picked up and moved to a different, more rural Colorado district.
She physically moved?
She didn't have to move her home, but she moved where she sought the nomination. And so some called it opportunism, but when opportunity knocks, she took it and she romped. And she is likely to win in November.
I was one of those people, Vlad, when you said I think most people don't know you could switch. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I thought
Scott, I didn't know you could switch.
You had to physically move, but I guess
You just got to stay in the same state.
All right. All right, Scott. Good to have you at the table. Thank you.